Hi, everyone, and welcome to Work It Out Wednesdays. I am your host, Rhonda Wright, and if this is your first time checking out Working Out Wednesdays, this is just a platform where I come on a Wednesday to share a few words of encouragement, hoping that I will share something to enlighten you, to help you get through the rest of your day and or the week. Now, I know it's been a minute since I've been on, but I wanted to make sure that I come on this last Wednesday before the new year. So let's get into it. For today, this week, I want to share a few words on the topic of zeal. Zeal. Have you lost your zeal? Would you say you are losing hope or losing faith? Well, I know 2020 and 2021 has been very rough for many of us. Some of us have lost loved ones. Some of us have lost things that are dear to us, people that are dear to us. It has been a very, very challenging 2 years. But I want to take you to Galatians 6 and 9. And I will be reading the NIV version, which reads, "Let us not become weary in doing good. For at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." The NLT, New Living Translation, says it like this: "So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessings if we do not give up." That is the key. Do not give up. Look, I know it's easier said than done, especially when you are facing so many challenges and you're getting hit with one thing after the next. You seem like you take one step forward and you get knocked back 2 steps. But I want to encourage you to not give up. How do you know you're losing your zeal? Here are 6 ways, and these are not all the ways, but these are just 6 ways that can help you identify if you are losing your zeal or have already lost your zeal. Number 1, you're just not into worshiping. In other words, you're not into going to church. You're not into worshiping God. That is a way you can tell if you are beginning to lose your zeal or have lost your zeal. Another way is you're drifting away. You're drifting away from relationships within the church. The people, the men and women of God that are in the church, you're drifting away from those relationships. And it could be various reasons. They are reminding you of the things that in your heart you know you should be doing. You just don't want to do. It goes back to our first sign. So these are ways, this is just another way you're drifting away from those relationships. Number 3, you're making easy excuses for missing church. Now, granted, we are still in a pandemic, and you have to practice safety precautions to protect yourselves and your loved ones from COVID-19. So I want to encourage you to continue to practice safety and follow the instructions given by the CDC, and not put yourself or your loved ones in any situations that could cause you to become sick or spread the virus. But when the time is right and you are able to worship safely, I will encourage you to do that. But if you find yourself making excuses as to why you can't, that's just another sign that you might be losing your zeal or have lost your zeal. Another sign is you're easily offended. No one can't say anything to you without you being offended. Another sign is you cease giving. And I'm not just talking about money here. You see, money is included, your tithe and your offering. Yes, that's important. But that's not the only way you can provide, you can be giving. You can give by giving your time. You can give by serving, which leads me to my final but last but not least sign, which is you losing the joy of serving. Not just serving God, but serving the men and women of God, the people of God, serving people. If you have found yourself in either one or more of these signs, in these situations, you just might be losing your zeal or have already lost your zeal. And I want to encourage you to work it out by not giving up. Continue to do what is good because you want what Galatians 6 and 9 says. You want to reap your harvest of blessings, but the key is to not give up. Keep pushing. In the year 2022, next year, I want to encourage you to find some place where you can feel free to worship God the way you desire to worship God, whether it is in the church building or at home or on Zoom, wherever it is. Get your zeal back. Get your joy back. Get your faith and your hope back. Do what you have to do to remain hopeful, to get your zeal. And the best way is to do it with God. He hasn't left us. No matter how hard it is or how hard it may feel, know that He is by your side each and every day. Invite Him in. For He said in His word that if you ask, it will be given. If you seek, you will find. If you knock, the doors will be open. Trust in His word. Don't give up. Don't give up. Look, that's all that I have for you today. I hope that I have shared something that has enlightened you. And if this video was a blessing to you, please share it so that it can be a blessing to others. And until I see you again, I will meet you in 2022. Have a great day and even a greater week. God bless and good night.